lose. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press forward.
Boxing isn't a sport. It's a test of wills and heart and insistence on standing up when everyone else thinks you're down and out forever. Today, we bring you the greatest comeback knockouts in boxing history. The instances where defeat became victory and left onlookers agog in awe and disbelief. Let us start. When they went down and came back to score a knockout. Boxing is more than just power and precision. It's a test of will, heart, and the ability to rise when everything seems lost. Imagine this. The lights are glaring, the crowd is deafening, and out of nowhere, you take a shot that sends you crashing to the canvas. Your legs feel like jelly. The referee is counting, and the world is ready to write you off. For most fighters, that's where the story ends. But not for these warriors. They didn't just get up. They came back with fire, flipped the script, and turned certain defeat into a stunning knockout victory. These are the moments that remind us why boxing is the most unforgiving, yet exhilarating sport on the planet. Let's dive into 7 of the most jaw-dropping comeback KOs in boxing history. Number 7. Caleb Plant vs. Trevor McCumby. Round 4. In 2024, Caleb Plant stepped into the ring against Trevor McCumby in a high-stakes super middleweight clash. The former IBF champion was looking to get his career back on track, but McCumby had other plans.
And I want to see what he has, and we've seen him quit. He quits.
He came in hungry for the upset. Then came round 4, and the shocker. McCumby landed a brutal left hook right on Plant's chin, sending him crashing to the canvas. The crowd erupted. Was this the end of Sweet Hands? But Plant wasn't done. With ice in his veins, he beat the count, shook off the cobwebs, and came back with bad intentions. Just moments later, he flipped the script, catching McCumby with a vicious flurry, sending him crashing to the mat, out cold. Off the ropes and straight into a highlight reel knockout, Plant reminded the world that true champions don't stay down. They get up and finish the fight.
He's the champ.
After a nap, what's next for Caleb Plant?
I'm going to go home, spend time with my family, play princess and makeup with my daughter.
Number 6. Vasily Lomachenko vs. Jorge Linares. A champion's response. For number 6, we go back to 2018, when Vasily Lomachenko faced Jorge Linares for the lightweight championship in a fight that tested the very limits of his greatness. Known as the Matrix, Lomachenko was dazzling as always, gliding around the ring, slipping punches and outclassing Linares with his signature footwork and precision. But then came round 6, and the moment no one saw coming. Linares timed a perfect straight right hand that cut through Loma's movement and sent him crashing to the canvas for the first time in his career. The boxing world gasped. Was the seemingly invincible Lomachenko actually human? Loma wasn't about to let the story end there. He got up, regained his rhythm, and in round 10 he delivered the perfect answer. A devastating liver shot that folded Linares where he stood. It was over. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement. Champions fall, but legends, they rise. Number 5. Emmanuel Navarrete vs. Liam Wilson, a warrior's heart. Coming in at number 5, we turn to 2023 when Emmanuel Navarrete and Liam Wilson went to war in a thrilling super featherweight showdown. Navarrete, the relentless Mexican warrior, was moving up in weight, but Wilson had no intention of being just another stepping stone. In round 4, Wilson made his statement. A monster left hook landed flush, sending Navarrete crashing to the canvas hard. The referee's count began. 6, 7, 8. Was the iron-chinned Navarrete done? Not a chance. Fueled by sheer determination, Navarrete pulled himself to his feet, shook off the knockdown, and did what he does best. Turned into a human buzzsaw. Moments later, he stormed forward with a relentless barrage, overwhelming Wilson with a flurry of punches and dropping him for the KO victory. Navarrete's comeback was a masterclass in resilience, proving once again that heart, pressure, and unbreakable will can overcome any obstacle. Number 4. Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez vs. Juan Francisco Estrada. A Star is Born. At number 4, we look at the 2024 showdown between rising star Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez and veteran champion Juan Francisco Estrada. A clash of youth versus experience in the super flyweight division. Rodriguez made his presence felt early, dropping Estrada in the 4th round with a crisp straight left, signaling that he was here to take over. Estrada, ever the warrior, responded in round 6 with a flash knockdown of his own, proving he wasn't going down without a fight. But the momentum was clearly in Bam's favor. He was faster, sharper, and outlasting Estrada at a relentless pace. Then came round 7, the exclamation point. Rodriguez unleashed a brutal body shot that folded Estrada, leaving the veteran unable to beat the count. It was a passing of the torch moment, as Rodriguez solidified himself as the future of the division.
He stands over the former king. Bam Rodriguez takes the throne.
Number 3. Andy Ruiz Jr. vs. Anthony Joshua. Fast hands, big upset. At number 3, we revisit the biggest heavyweight upset of the modern era, Andy Ruiz Jr.'s shocking victory over Anthony Joshua in 2019. Going into the fight, Joshua was the undefeated, chiseled champion, a towering powerhouse who looked the part of dominant heavyweight king. Ruiz, he was overlooked, underestimated, and mocked for his stocky frame. But what people forgot was his greatest weapon, blazing fast hands for a man his size. In round 3, Joshua landed a picture-perfect left hook, flooring Ruiz and sending shockwaves through the crowd. It looked like another routine knockout win for AJ, but Ruiz wasn't just there to take a payday. He was there to fight. The moment Ruiz got up, everything changed. Instead of retreating, he unleashed his speed, firing rapid combinations that caught Joshua off guard. Later in the same round, he stunned AJ and dropped him twice, flipping the fight on its head. By round 7, Ruiz's relentless pressure had broken the champion. 2 more knockdowns later, the referee had seen enough. The belts had changed hands and the world had witnessed a heavyweight Cinderella story. Ruiz's comeback wasn't just a knockout, it was a reminder that in boxing, speed and skill can shatter expectations. On that night, fast hands beat raw power, and the world learned to never judge a fighter by his physique.
Andy Ruiz had said you gotta hit AJ in the body. People haven't.
Number 2. Naoya Inoue vs. Luis Nery. The Monster's Response. At number 1, we enter the bantamweight battlefield of 2024, where the seemingly invincible Naoya the Monster Inoue faced off against the dangerous Luis Nery. Inoue had steamrolled through divisions, knocking out elite fighters with ease. Many expected Nery to be just another name on his resume. Then came round 1, and the unthinkable happened. Nery landed a thunderous left hook, and for the first time in his career, Inoue crashed to the canvas. The Tokyo Dome erupted. Was the monster actually human? Inoue got up, his eyes burning with determination. The knockdown had awakened something primal. He adjusted, calculated, and began breaking Nery down piece by piece. By round 6, the tables had turned.
Which will finish her here, Tim. There's the right hand! He has crumbled! And up again!
Inoue unleashed a devastating right hand, a perfectly timed shot that sent Nery out cold on the canvas. The fight was over, and the monster had reminded the world that legends may fall, but they rise even stronger. This wasn't just a knockdown. It was a warning to anyone who dared doubt Inoue's dominance. Number 1. Mark Magsayo vs. Julio Ceja, the ultimate comeback KO. In taking the number 2 spot on our list, Mark Magsayo vs. Julio Ceja in 2021, a featherweight war that delivered one of the most dramatic comeback knockouts in recent history. Magsayo, the rising star, was in trouble early. Ceja's relentless pressure and bodywork had him on the back foot, and in round 5, Ceja landed a brutal combination that sent Magsayo crashing to the canvas. The referee's count began. 7, 8, 9. Was it over? Not a chance. Magsayo, fueled by pure determination, beat the count and refused to quit. And then in a matter of moments, he flipped the entire fight on its head. In round 10, Magsayo unleashed a picture-perfect right hand, dropping Ceja with authority. But he wasn't done. He pounced with a relentless flurry, forcing the referee to wave it off. Magsayo's comeback KO wasn't just a victory. It was a testament to the power of belief, heart, and never giving up. And that's why it lands at number 1 on our list of the greatest comeback knockouts in boxing history. Why these moments matter. Why do these comeback KOs stick with us? It's not just about the punches. It's something deeper, something primal. These fighters stared into the abyss, felt the sting of defeat creeping in, and still found the strength to say, "Not tonight." Boxing isn't just a sport, it's a metaphor for life. We all take our tumbles, get knocked down, and face moments where it feels like the fight is over. But it's what we do after that defines us. Do we stay down? Or do we rise, swing back, and flip the script? These moments are burned into boxing history because they show us the power of resilience, the raw beauty of heart, and the thrill of defying the odds. And that's why we love this sport, because on any given night, a fighter can fall and then rise again for the knockout.